I want to finish with a few problems that are just kind of a mix because a lot of the questions you'll be asked to do won't just be on one rule, but it'll either be different rules for each problem or a combining of rules. So first we're going to look at some. So if it's variable only, these are really quick. So like this one is power to a power, so you would just multiply. This one is now when you're multiplying bases, you add power. So you're going to see some variety like that. If you look at the ones that have numbers as well, biggest thing is to remember that that number you need to actually do the arithmetic. So for example, for this one, you would actually need to take -2 to the third power. If you don't know that in your head, you're welcome to use a calculator and then worry about the variable and the exponent rules. And we've kind of already talked about that in other videos. Something like this. We actually already did one like this. The idea is that we are multiplying my numbers together first and then using my exponent rule. So my exponent rule says when bases are multiplied, I add the exponents, so I get k cubed. So that's the idea of like kind of treating the coefficients a little differently than we treat the exponents. You'll also be asked to do ones, we call them mixed power problems, where this is what I want to look at, where you have something like this, where you have multiple rules going on. In this case, you have division, so you need to divide your coefficients first. So we're not going to worry about exponent rules. First, we're going to divide. So 12/8 reduces to 3/2. And then I'm going to look at my quotient rule or my division and see where do I have more x's and where do I have more y's. In this case, I actually have more of both on the bottom. I have 3 more x's on the bottom and I have 3 more y's on the bottom. So you get a chance to kind of mix up your rules a little bit and see a variety, not all the same type of problem. We just did one like that. I'm gonna do one like this for you. So this one, you are taking 5 to the 5th power, which I don't expect you to know in your head. So you're gonna grab your calculator and do 5 to the 5th power. You get 3,125. And then you're gonna start using your exponent rules. So power to a power, we multiply. So you're gonna have x to the 20th and y to the 15th. So it gives you an idea of how to handle ones that are in kind of a mix. You're not going to expect every problem to have the same rule. You're going to go through and see all the rules kind of put together. One thing that I didn't address anywhere in this video or any of the videos, but I do want to mention, if you ever end up with something to the 0 power, so let's say you have x to the 0 power, anything to the 0 power is 1. And that shows up every now and then. It's the idea that x to the 0 power is like when you subtract exponents here, you get 1 minus 1, which is x to the 0. But that idea is that they cancel out. That's why you get 1. And there was just no other good spot in the videos to put that. So that kind of summarizes everything you need to know about exponents.